No, water. Water.
Because I think I'm gonna like candles, thank you.
Yes. So come on up and sit next to Elsa.
Okay, this goes below.
Yeah.
Here.
Put it next to the water. There.
I think, is that
That's
juice?
fine.
Okay,
That's fine.
okay. And where are the candles now?
They're there.
You found them, where were they?
They were in the closet over there. Jason knew.
Okay.
Here, you sit over here. Okay.
We're starting.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I'm Cantor Rachel Colebrenner, and welcome to Mickve Israel. Welcome to our guests, members of our congregation, visitors. Sorry for the delay a little bit, some technical difficulties, but we seem to be all good. So, we will begin using our Mishkan Tefillah books on page 2 for the lighting of our candles, and we invite Terry Parker, a member of our board, to light our candles for us.
I'm not even gonna read it, you're gonna sing it. Maybe. This is why you don't like to do it, Elsa. Did you let officer know we found it? Yay.
Perfect.
You're gonna sing.
Page 2. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Thank you, Terry. So we begin with our service on page 12 with our Kabbalat Shabbat, our welcoming of Shabbat with Lechuna Ranana. Lechuna Ranana, Yai Lai 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 Lai, L'Adonai, Yai Lai 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 Lai, Nariah, Yai Lai 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 Lai, Letzor Yishenu, We turn back to page 9 at the bottom. Let's read together at the bottom of the page. We offer thanks, O God, for this Shabbat, which unites us in faith and hope, for Shabbat holiness, which inspires sacred living, for Shabbat memories glowing even in darkness, for Shabbat peace born of friendship and love. We offer thanks and blessing, O God. We turn to page 20 and 21 as we welcome the Sabbath bride into our congregation. We will sing verses 1, 2, and 9 together. Before verse 9, I will invite you to rise and face the doorway behind us to welcome our Sabbath bride into our congregation, our sanctuary.
Tila lecha dodi likrot kala penei Shabbat nekabla lecha dodi likrot kala penei Shabbat kabla likrot Shabbat b'chuvanecha ki mekor haberacha merosh mikadem nesucha sof ma'aseh memachshavat techila lecha dodi likrot kala penei Shabbat nekabla lecha dodi likrot kala penei Shabbat nekabla.
I invite you to rise as you are able.
Boi v'shalom ateret ba'ala gam besimcha uv'sahala toch emunei am zekula boi chala lecha dodi likrot kala penei Shabbat nekabla lecha dodi likrot kala penei Shabbat nekabla.
We'll continue on page 28 with our call to prayer, Baruch. Yeah. Baruch. It's waking me out.
Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Baruch hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Le'olam va'ed. Yalalai lai lai, 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 yalalai lai lai.
We continue on page 31 at the top. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of all of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai hama'ariv aravim. Let's read responsively on the bottom of page 33. Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol. All these things your Torah gives to us, and the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives. What could be a truer token of your abiding love than this holiest of your works and the living language that gives it form? Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed.
You can be seated as we continue with the Ve'ahavta on page 36.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu ha'devarim ha'eleh asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'derech ופשוק בך ובקומך, וקשרתם להות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם באמת. On page 39, at the top, let's read together. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. Continue with our prayer of freedom, Micha Mocha, on the next page. כיפת אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל.
Our prayer for the evening, our prayer of protection, can be found on pages 42 and 43. This setting uses some of the interpretive English on the left side of the page at the top and incorporates some of the Hebrew of this Hashkivenu prayer, this prayer we say at night, that hoping that God spreads a shelter of peace over all of us.
There
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Mekonei Hakol, Bezocher Chastei Avot V'Imahot, Umevi Gehula Livnei B'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Hoseh U'Mashiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol Atarav Lehoshia, Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem, Mechakel Chayim Bechesed, Mechayeh HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim, U'Matir Asurim, U'Mekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Michamocha B'Gevurot, U'Mido Melech, Melech Memit, U'Mechayeh, U'Matzmeach Yeshua, B'Ne'eman Hatah Lehachayot HaKol, Baruch atah Adonai, Nechayeh HaKol. Atah Kadosh v'Shimcha Kadosh, U'Kadoshim b'chol yom Halelucha Selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
You can be seated. We turn to page 55 at the top. Let's read together. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day, and may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. On page 57 at the top. Ever-present one, may we, your people Israel, be worthy in our deeds and our prayers, wherever we live, wherever we seek you, in this land, in Zion restored, in all lands. You are our God, whom alone we serve in reverence. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otecha levadecha beyira na'avod. On page 59 at the top, let's read together. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more, we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot. For our prayer of peace, Shalom Rav, you can find on page 60.
Shalom Rav Yisrael, Amcha, Amcha, Tasim Leolam, Tasim Leolam, Ki Atu Melech Adon Lecha Shalom, Ve'etov Beinecha Levarech et Amcha Yisrael, Bechol heit uv'chol sha'a bishlomecha. Bring peace to your people, Yisrael. Bring peace to your people, Yisrael. For you are the one, Adon lecha shalom, ve'tov beinecha. Bless your people, Yisrael, every moment, every day, bishlomecha. Baruch atah Adonai. Bless your people, Israel, with peace. Shalom.
At this time in our service, we ask for those who are in need of healing of body, of mind, of spirit. I feel like this week we are all in a little bit need of healing, thinking of healing of the people and our world right now. But if there are people that you are thinking of at this time, I invite you to share those names with us now. Hornfinger and Cantor. We hope those who need healing can find healing. We offer this prayer of healing. You can find our healing prayer on page 253. take a few moments for our own silent prayers, prayers of the heart. So at Mickve Israel, we not only pray for moments of healing and support, we also like to pray of moments of celebration that are wonderful to honor. So is there anything in everybody in this congregation? Is there anything you would like to celebrate this evening? Any birthdays, anniversaries, firsts, something important that you're marking sometime this week or coming up soon? All right. Excellent. So you guys can stand up so you can receive the blessing. Anyone else? First time in the synagogue with your new baby. Excellent. I feel like Dad should also stand with baby. Yes, yes, yes. And grandma, yes, absolutely. Excellent. So we say the Shehechianu together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Blessed are you, God, who brings us together at this time to celebrate coming to Savannah for the first time and bringing a new baby daughter, granddaughter, into this community together. Amen. You can be seated. So we will begin to conclude our service with Aleinu on page 282 in our prayer books. I invite those who are able to rise as we open the ark doors.
Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzot, velo samanu kemishbechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, vegor aleinu kecho hamonam, vanachnu korim, Umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech machi hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu.
We continue on page 287. You can be seated.
V'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech hakol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad.
We turn to page 295. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. This week, we think of the yahrzeits of George Fenster, Bessie First, Max Frank, Manfred Grundleger, Irma Marion Holster, Rachel Weiner Levine, Morris Levy, Sidney C. Markowitz, Lily Silverberg Mendel, Sego Moore Jr., Stella Schwartzbaum Oppenheim, Mark Preffer, Betty Riddle, Irma Shaw Rose, Yank Jake Schwartz, Ronald Siegel, Vivian Stern, Michael Weinberg, Bernard Woolner, Lazar W. Wartzman. We are also thinking of the families of Jerry Kenneth Seton Jr. and Irving Sid Kamens. Jerry passed away on Wednesday, this past Wednesday, and was the brother-in-law of Marlene and Michael Dobbs. And Sid passed away yesterday. The funeral is next week in Atlanta, so we will be officially saying Shiva and Kaddish for him next week. He is the father of Adele Kamens and Leslie Westmoreland. Is there anybody else that you are thinking of, that you're observing a yahrzeit for, or I mispronounced a name? And we're thinking of everyone who is grieving in Israel at this time as well, for the lost lives of Bibas boys. I invite you to rise as we say Kaddish on page 294. Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divrach hirutei v'amlich malchutei, v'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mivorach le'olam u'lamei amaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha barichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran ve'ama v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. You can be seated. It is my honor to invite Elsa, a member of our board, to share announcements this evening. There you go.
Thank you. Shabbat Shalom. Torah study resumes tomorrow at 1 p.m. on Zoom and in the library. We're also, after the Oneg, we're going to have tomorrow the Just Congregation Mickve Israel meeting at about 1 o'clock, and all members are cordially invited to attend. This is an important meeting providing updates on activities and critical events over the coming months. From February 26th through March 13th, Savannah's Jewish Federation Cultural Festival is held, and there are lectures, cooking classes, films, jazz, and arts, and everything in between. This doesn't apply to me. The Young Jewish Savannah is celebrating, they're having dinner after Shabbat next week for people in their 20s and 30s. If you want to come, call the office to RSVP. March 1st at 11 a.m. is the bat mitzvah of Sophie Chernayak. And then the last thing we're going to talk about is the Volunteers with Loop It Up Savannah. This is going to be on Sunday, March 2nd at Garrison School for the Arts. Adults and kids alike are invited to help out in the garden alongside one of the great nonprofits in Savannah in honor of Tu B'Shavat. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Elsa. The Loop It Up program, it was rescheduled because we had rain. So this is our delayed Tu B'Shvat celebration and also giving back to our community. So my daughter happens to go to that school, so it'll be nice for her to look and see really nice gardens at her school. So we will conclude on page 338. Before we conclude, I invite you to wish your neighbors near you, next to you, behind you, a Shabbat Shalom. Introduce yourself if you don't know them. And then we will sing our closing song. May Adonai grant strength to our people. May Adonai bless our people with peace.
Adonai hos le'amo yitain Adonai yivarech et amo. Adonai hos le'amo yitain Adonai yivarech et amo. Shalom. Shalom. Adonai hos le'amo yitain Adonai yivarech et amo. Adonai hos le'amo yitain Adonai yivarech et amo. Shalom.
before we finish our service, we will have Kiddush and Motzi. So if you would like to turn to page 5 for our Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho, v'ahavahu v'ratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lemasei bereshit, ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh, zecher letziat Mitzrayim, ki vanu v'charta ve'otanu kidashta mikol hamim, ve'shabbat kodshecha ve'ahava u'v'ratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat.
L'chaim.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz, Shabbat shalom.
You can join us in the atrium for a bite of challah. Shabbat shalom, everyone.